Hey YouTube, it's me. I'm back today. It's like cycle day 23, something like that. But I told y'all I was gonna come back and give updates on how everything is going. So my insurance is effective, and we did set up a consultation, but it isn't until July, and so there's only one provider within our network, and they don't have an appointment until July, but they did put us on a wait list for an open appointment if one comes available sooner. Then they'll call us. So that's what we're planning on doing. My husband's insurance covers IVF just as long as we meet our deductible, and right now we're planning on meeting that deductible and continue with IVF. And what else? So at the same time, I tell you my plans, what I'm thinking. This is what I think is going to happen with our cycle, but at the end of the day, I believe that it's all in God's plans and all in His way, because we have a way of things the way we want it to go, but it doesn't necessarily always work out that way. So I say that to say that if you change your job, then you lose that insurance, and so sometimes you might not want to keep that job. You might want to change careers, which my husband is considering exploring different careers, and I feel that as his spouse, I'm not gonna say, oh, keep this job because it covers IVF, because I feel like the Lord will present other opportunities. I don't know if he does choose to change his career, if their next job will cover IVF or not, but at the same time, I know that the Lord will provide a way and things will work out in the way that He wants it to be. I watched a video by someone that I'm subscribed to, and she was basically saying, she changed her prayers. This was based off of something totally different, and but I thought about that, and I was like, things don't always work out the way you want, but all you can do is pray for peace, guidance, and understanding, and pray for God's will. So, but for right now, my husband is still doing that same job, and he's still there. So I'm going to continue to pursue IVF. At least go to my initial consultation. Let's see. I also started taking baby aspirin, so I take a baby aspirin every night. And I changed my prenatal vitamin again, just because. So I bought these Walgreens prenatal vitamins, and I looked at the expiration date yesterday, and they expired in March. And so and I was like, so they just sold some stuff to me that were about to expire, because it's 100 tablets, 100 pills in a bottle. I say one per day, so it should last 100 days, but it didn't, because I didn't bother to check the expiration date. So now I went to CVS and bought the CVS generic brand, and I checked the expiration date, and it said 2019. So I'm wondering how long they had those other ones on the shelf for them to expire, a month or so after I purchased them. I don't know. But so I changed that to the CVS generic brand. I'm really not big on, specific prenatal vitamins, because as you know, my husband and I have been trying for about 6 years. Sorry about that. So we've been trying about 6 years to conceive a child, and we have had 0 pregnancies. And currently we haven't been diagnosed with anything as of yet, so we're still in the unexplained category, but there was some mention of diminished ovarian reserve, kind of. They didn't say those words. It was just, if you go back in my later videos, you'll see the whole mix up between the two clinics. I don't know what's going on, but you know, that may very well be the case. Yeah, so I just feel like the prenatal vitamins won't necessarily make a difference in my case, because I've tried a lot of different ones. The ones you take 3 times a day. I've tried Fertility Blend, Fertility. I've tried a lot of different fertility pills and prenatal vitamins. So I feel like those don't make a difference. So I choose to go back to the 1-a-day vitamins. Not 1-a-days, but you know, the prenatal vitamins that you take once per day. And you know, just keep it that way and be just consistent with that. Because when I was taking it 3 times a day, it just became to be too much, and sometimes I would forget, and I would take them with me places and stuff like that. So I just rather take them at night before I go to bed on my nightstand, and will never forget to take them. So but that's what's been going on with that. So, but I did take a pregnancy test yesterday, just because I was just curious, and it came out negative. So, but one day I do believe that it will be positive. I still have that hope and that belief in me, that, you know, I will have a positive pregnancy test without having the ACG in my system. I think that's all as far as fertility. I need to write notes next time I come on here. That way I won't forget anything. But I had my records transferred from my old clinic to the new one. Even though my appointment won't be until July, I will call them on Friday just to verify that they sent them and the new clinic has received them. Because I don't want them to be, you know, any mix up or hesitation when July comes. I want us to be able to have a smooth appointment, the doctor to be able to look at the records prior to our arrival, and you know, we can just, it won't be like, oh, this is what we can do for you, because we already know what we want to do. You know, we're not new in this. We like one of the senior people. You know, I've had so many people I subscribe to. They've had babies. Some of them had 2 babies. So it's like, you know, and I'm happy for them. But I've been doing this for a while now, and we probably should have taken these steps sooner. But you know, it's all in God's way. And you know, we didn't have really a way of doing it before. And so we're just taking it step by step. And if it's meant to go this way, it will happen this way. And that's what I believe. So let's see. That's all as far as like the trying to conceive portion. I mentioned in my last video that I was still looking for a job. And although I am still much relaxed at times, sometimes people can stress me out. And not my husband, because he's been my biggest supporter, but like people who you call your friends, they can be very, you know, it can be really stressful. And it's not really TTC related, but you know, even with TTC, if they're not experiencing that situation, you know, they can't really relate to you, and so they try to give you advice. And sometimes you just need somebody to be like, oh, okay. But so yeah, I'm still in my job search. I did receive a job offer last week. I know I said I wasn't going to turn any more job offers down, but I did turn them down. And then I made a vow from that point forward to not apply to any more jobs that I really, really don't want to take, because it's a waste of my time and a waste of their time. So but this week I received another offer that I will accept, but it's still kind of in the works. So for that, we'll have to wait and see if that comes through. But it's a contingent worker, and it will probably last about 7 or 8 months, which is fine with me. Because it'll give me that experience that I need, and you know, it's a pretty decent company with a good reputation. But so being that's not a definite just yet. There's a job fair tomorrow for veterans, and I'll go to that in the local area. So yeah, I think that's it. So that's my weekly update for you all, and I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.